So I have a sample of yak fiber here. We're going to do some experimenting. So this is as combed off the animal. So I have a mix of mid coat and down, and it has not been washed. So I'm going to try carding it and see how everything separates, and we'll see how my camera does cooperating with me. So I think I'm just going to take this little bit. It's actually kind of a lot of down. What I'm using here are cotton cards. So that means they have more teeth per inch, and there's a little different angle to this front section here. I happen to have a set from Clems and Clems. Shack makes a great set of cotton carders. I believe it's Howard. Anyway, there's a variety of cards you can get. This happens to be my little set. So when I'm carding to separate out my mids, you can see these right here. And it's not that those aren't fine. It's just they're not as fine as this gray down. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my card. And I'm not too particular because this is going to comb out. So, but one thing you want to always make sure you're doing when you're carding is not getting too much fiber on there. And this may even be too much fiber for carding. We'll see if I can do this in the camera frame without messing it up completely. So I'm just going to very gently comb this out. And we'll see if I can rearrange in between flips here and get a little better view. You can see it's already lining up. Now, if I'm really particular, you see this long mid hair, I'll just pick that out by hand. You know, when they're big and I can see them in my camera like that, I know that they're going to be coarser than all this other stuff. So I just pick them off and let them sit on the side. Now, I'm going to try to adjust my camera here a little bit. See if we can get it to be a little bit further up, maybe. There we go. Let's see if I can get this guy's feet out of the way. Okay. Now you might actually be able to see a little bit more of what I'm doing. So you can see there's some hiding up here. And actually, you see that? Let's see if I can get my camera to focus on it. Maybe. It's a chunk of something. Whether it's a scab or a chunk of dirt, I'm not sure. But I don't want to spin it, so I'm going to set it off to the side. And not a biggie. Now you can see I'm just going to start brushing a little bit. And I look at it as I'm brushing hair, just like I would on me or a kid's hair. You want to go gently. You don't want to break the hairs. I do this little pull up, and that's to pull the fibers out of the carding cloth. So I pull it up and out, and everything's pretty well. You can see how, yes, I have some up here, but then you can see all of this that's lined up. Now I'm finding with a lot of the yak fiber, it's easiest if I just loosen this on one end and I start spinning from here and just spin across off my card. Now, if you'll note, this is not washed fiber. This has had nothing done to it other than it's been combed off the animal and the little bit of carding you see me do. So this is not the case with every animal. Some animals you'll have to do a lot more prep work. Some fibers you have to do a lot more prep work. Honestly, I'm just experimenting with this one. So we're gonna try spinning it and see how that goes.